Hello everyone and welcome to today's tutorial. Today is my Nars tutorial that I promised in my last video when I did my Nars swatches from the Malaysia haul. So I created this look today. It's a very simple look, but it is very glamorous nonetheless. It's great for daytime or the evening. So if you'd like to see how I got this look, please keep watching. So as usual, I am starting by priming my eyes with the Urban Decay Eden Eye Primer. This neutralizes all the color on my eyelids, so it'll make sure that all the colors I put over the top stand out very vibrantly. I am then going in with the color Salted Caramel from my Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. I'm sorry I'm cheating a little bit, but I needed this for my crease. But now I am going in with the color Europa from the Nars palette and just putting it in the center of my eyelids as my highlight shade. This is going to be the highlight point of this look, so I really wanted to get this pigmented. Then I'm going in with the color Ursa Major and Sycorax mixed together in the outer and inner part of my eye. I really wanted this look to be a spotlight look, so I'm focusing the darkness on the inner and outside part and then joining them up lightly through my crease. I'm also not going to be winging out this eyeshadow. I'm just doing it on my eyelid because I wanted to give this a more rounded eye look rather than a cat eye. I did go over again in the center part of my eyelid as well, just to make that a little bit more vibrant because the darker eyeshadow did take away from that just a little bit. Then I'm doing the exact same thing on my other eye and making it look as even as I can on both eyes. This is going to take a bit of time because the spotlight look can be a little bit tricky to get even, but it's worth it at the end. I'm going in again with the color Europa as my eyebrow highlight as well, and I will be using this in my inner tear duct in a little bit as well. Now it's time for my face, and I'm going in with my Baby Skin Face Primer. I didn't have any Nars foundations or bases, so I will have to use the Estee Lauder Double Wear, which is like my daily. And I'm going in with a stippling brush just so I can get this on my face very smoothly. Then I'm going in with my Illamasqua Color Corrector. You guys know this is my favorite at the moment underneath my eyes. And I'm just using this with a flat concealer brush and then blending it out with my finger. I find that using a brush first and then your finger to warm it up afterwards means you get more product on your face. I'm then going over that with the Tarte Maracuja Concealer. I'm still kind of getting the hang of this and I think it may be too close to my skin tone, but nonetheless it gives really good coverage, so I'm doing the same sort of motion there, putting it on with the same concealer brush and going through with my fingers to warm it up and spread it out evenly. Now I'm using the Rimmel Stay Matte powder just underneath my eyes with a light eyeshadow brush. I find that using an eyeshadow brush just means that less of the product is actually being swiped out from under your eyes. I'm then going in again with the color Ursa Major on the same pencil brush I used on my eyelids just underneath my lower lash line to darken up my lower part of my eyes just to balance out the top part of my eyes a little bit as well. And I am joining this up with the top part of my eyeshadow. Now it's time for contouring and I'm using this Rimmel eyeshadow, which is this brown grey colour, and the brush that I got in the Stephen Klein blush palette, and then going over with my Laura Geller bronzer just to warm up my face a little bit. Now I'm going in with the Stephen Klein blush palette and I'm using the colors Esoteric and Ferocious mixed together. by themselves they're a little too intense, so mixing them together does make them a really pretty in-between color. And I'm using the highlight color in that palette as well, which I think is called Nico. I'm just going with whatever's left over on that concealer brush to sharpen up my contour just a little bit. Now it's time to put some mascara on. I didn't go with any falsies in this look because I didn't use any eyeliner and it would just stand out a little too much. So I am using my L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. This is the black one. Normally I use the golden one, but I wanted to try this one out. And so far it's a really good mascara, but I find it to be a little bit too wet, so my eyelashes get a little bit clumpy if I don't use it right. So there's a little bit more technique to it, I guess. But nonetheless, it really does make my eyelashes look like I'm wearing false lashes. So overall, I think it's worth it. Now, I didn't speed this part up because I really wanted to show you guys how much effort I actually have to go through with this mascara to put it on. I'm not giving you guys any false hope about it, but it's a really, really good mascara if you do have the time to put this much effort into it. And it's really good for the lower lash line, lower lashes as well. See how it just thickens them up and makes them look longer? They look like they're non-existent on the other eye. And another coat, because why not? Now it's time for my lips, and I'm going in with this pencil crayon by Nars, which is in the color U, and this is a really hot Barbie pink color. So the more I was kind of putting this on, I realized it's probably a little bit too bright. So I'm going in with the Rimmel lip liner in the color Cherry, just to darken up the edges a little bit. Just the ombre-ness of it gives it a bit of a darker effect rather than so bright. And that is the end of this look, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you do try out this look, don't forget to tag me on Instagram. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It really tells me that you guys like what I'm doing. And if you have any suggestions for future videos, please let me know. Take care, everybody, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!